Okay guys, hey, welcome back. It's Doug here, Doug Mystic Eye, Board Game Geek. Just getting ready to do our second session of 12 Realms Revisited. I had done this a while back, and now I feel more comfortable doing it, that there's been a lot of rules clarity, and the expansion is currently on Kickstarter, so if you like what you see, you can pop over there, and by the way, I'm not engaged with them in any way in plugging the game. I backed it, but I just wanted to show you the game in case you like it. Then you can go back to the Kickstarter that's up. It's up for a little while longer. I'm not going to talk a lot about that because that's for you to decide. But anyway, let's get going with our game. So last turn we had the Pirate Islands just overrun by critters. Pretty bad. It's going to bump up the board quite a bit, but we can take care of that this turn. However, what we need to do next is we need to go on to our invasion phase step in the first part of our. So this is going to be our second turn, and we're going to go on with our invasion. And I hope you're getting a feel for how this is playing and what happens in the game. It's pretty cool. Anyway, let's get right to it. Okay, so the first thing that happens in our invasion step is we have some tracks to move. Primarily, I'll pan this up for you so you can see, primarily up here and also next door. There's two boards with no creatures, but this one has 4 pirates. I don't know how well you can see them, but they're back here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. The pirates, which are also parrots. You know, it's the whole fantasy theme. So the first thing that happens during that part of the turn is we're going to advance the invasion track up. And this is not a good thing for us. So we're going to advance it 1 for every creature that is left alive on the board. So look what we're going to do here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one's already up to 4. Pow! And then we go over here to this side. We have D'Artagnan's board with 3 mice soldiers. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 up to there as well. That's pretty bad. Actually, I take it back. Her board up here is going to be on 5 because it starts on 1, and there's already 4 creatures, so it moved up by 4 to 5. So that's it for that. Now let's get started on drawing our cards. I got our deck ready for us to go right here, and just like last time, I'm going to draw a couple out at a time and show them to you and then slide them down. So here's our deck. Remember, we're going to draw 9 cards. So the first card is going to be a dwarf in this realm with D'Artagnan. The next one, that's card 2, is going to be a Kappa in the Cherry Blossom realm. Now, in board 3, Sprites, that's going to be in the Forest realm with Snow White. Card 4, see now we're getting the Black Knight. He's really nasty. Requires 2 swords to defeat. D'Artagnan can definitely beat him. It's a good thing, but he's got other things to do as well. So that's 4. So 5, another pirate. Oh, the Horde. Man, you know what? This is really bad. This could be a very quick game for us. We're not going to be able to do that well with this if we keep getting hordes of creatures out, because the Kappas also have a horde ability. That's 2, 4, 5. We need several more cards. Oh, good, a Gold Cup Treasure. That's nice in the Forest realm. 1, 2. That's 6. Card 7. Is the Dark Unicorn in the Forest. He's pretty nasty. You can see you need 2 swords or a book and magic to defeat him. And that is going to be, let's see, we're on card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 2 more cards to go. So we're going to push that down. Card 8 is the Silver Figurine. That's good. That's a treasure. And the last but not least, a gnome. Now, here's something cool. So just to show you the symbol, there's 2 of these sprites and gnomes. This little symbol here, when they're defeated, they drop a gold coin for you. So that is a good thing. So I'm going to go seed the board. Again, I'm not going to trouble you with all of that. I'll just pop back when the board is ready to go. Okay, so the board's been seeded. Here's our Dark Unicorn here and our little dwarf beastie. Yeah, we got quite a bit we can do here. So we're going to start with, we cannot defeat we cannot currently defeat the Dark Unicorn. That's not a great thing. We could go to the stables, but I don't really know what's in there. I mean, it's probably movement related type items, I would guess. So what we're going to do, because we're going to have money as we pick up treasures, I might as well pick up the treasure that the space I'm in. But we can also defeat the sprite that's there, who will drop another gold coin. So we're going to get quite a bit of money this turn to be able to do things with. So anyway, let's start with, we're going to exploit our magic token here to pick up another gold chalice, which is going to provide us with a gold coin. And then we're going to move over to here, where we will defeat the dwarf there. Now that the dwarf, I think it's what they call the gnome. Sorry, the gnome. He requires a sword or a heart to defeat, and we happen to have a heart to defeat him with. We also have a sword. So either way, I'll tell you what. You never know what you might. Yeah, I think we're gonna. We'll might as well use the. We're gonna exploit the talent off of our knight to defeat him with a sword. So we actually defeated him. He is gone. That is awesome now. And what happens when you defeat the gnome? If you look on their card, I'll show you what that looks like. When you defeat the gnome, they drop a gold coin. So she gets another gold coin, and the gnome goes off to the discard pile. And then now we still have 3 more movements we could do. I see a lot of opportunity here. Okay, so we're going to spend 2 more swiftness. We're going to go to here. That's 1, 2 through the town. Well, we could stop. Actually, 2 more swiftness to go there. We're going to stop and see if we can buy a couple more things. We got 3 gold. Let's see what we get out of the town deck here. A musket. Wow, that's pretty cool. And a Pegasus. Ooh, I think the Pegasus is really powerful. Yeah. Pegasus is going to require 2 gold, but look what the Pegasus does for us. Not only does it give us a massive movement to be able to move across other boards at only the cost of 2 swiftness instead of our entire turn without discarding the Pegasus, but it also gives us another swiftness and another magic token. Whereas the musket, we can exploit a temporary or permanent token to kill an enemy. Man, I gotta think about this, because either we could kill the dark unicorn with that. Let me think about it. I'll be right back. You know, as much as I like the Pegasus, I'm gonna have to go with the musket, and the reason being is that each turn we can just exploit a random talent to kill any. I mean, it can't be an overlord or one of the bad guys, but it can be one of their tougher ones like this dark unicorn. We just exploit it. We don't even have to get rid of the talent permanently. We just exploit it and we kill it. It's almost too good to pass it up, even though. And the sugar. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Now that's going to cost us our 2 temporary gold that we just acquired, but that's awesome, right? And. I mean, neither the pick sprite. Now, I think we're still going to move then, take our last swiftness token to move down here and spend one of our charm to charm the sprite into fleeing the area. We can use a swiftness or a charm to defeat it. So we have defeated that, and then it too drops a gold, giving us a gold token back. So it's a pretty good turn for us there, and we only have 1 creature on the board for her there, and that's the dark unicorn, which we can now stop with the musket. So that's going to end her turn, and we'll move on then to the embattled Sugar Plum Fairy. Now the Sugar Plum Fairy, she needs some serious help. I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 creatures on her board, and no way for her to defeat enough of them in time. We're only going to be able to defeat 2 that are currently in her area. I mean, this is really bad. That means we're going to go up. I mean, heck, oh gosh, I got to really think about this. I'm not sure what to do there. We're in trouble. I got to move somebody to her board. Maybe I should have kept that Pegasus. I don't know, guys. The Pegasus, I could have moved. Snow White over to her board to help her. But Snow White really wasn't the best person to come help her. She's got. Well, she can kill anything with a musket, but still, she doesn't have a lot of sword talents, and that's what we need. Sword. Well, she has charm. Man, maybe I should have done that. I don't know, guys. Well, it's committed now, so let's just keep going and see what we can do to make the best of this bad scenario. Okay, well, I have the basics of a plan here. Let's see how we do. Okay, here's her talent. So we're going to spend the swiftness to move here, obviously. And then we can use one magic talent. We defeat a pirate. Boom. Hosed pirate. Man, that's just crazy. Okay, we can spend... Oops. We can spend another magic to defeat another pirate. That's 2. Then we can spend her... Gosh, I keep knocking over the board there. We can spend a charm. You can see the pirates also can be charmed off the board. See right there. So we're going to do that. We exploit a charm talent and take another. She beat all but 1 there. That does mean though that the next turn the Dark Fortress is going to come out, and she'll have to defeat the Dark Fortress before she can do anything else. And she cannot defeat the Dark Fortress. What do you think of them apples? She has no money to purchase anything with, and she cannot currently get a treasure, but she does have some movement. The artifacts aren't going to help her. God, all treasures require a... Yeah, this is just bad news. Okay, well, what she's going to do, she's going to leave the 1 pirate there. She's going to exploit her last 2 movement talents to come over here so she can kill 3 of them next turn. Oh, she won't be able to because of the Dark Fortress. Guys, man. Okay, we're going to have to send somebody to her board to help, and I guess it's going to have to be Snow White next turn. Unfortunately, Snow White is not in town, so she can't do it next turn. Man, I should have kept the Pegasus. Wow, bad move on my part. This might be a short game, guys. Okay, that's going to end her turn, unfortunately. She has nothing else she can do. Okay, well, now we have D'Artagnan's move here. And, guys, I'm really worried. I think we're going to lose really fast. And the next turn comes around, the Dark Fortress for the Pirate Island is going to come out. Oh gosh, this is just killing me. Okay, anyway, let's just keep going and see what the heck we can do here. We got D'Artagnan up right now. He's in a good place to do some killing. The dwarf, or the gnome, sorry, the gnome rather, and the, oh, that is a dwarf actually. The dwarf and the mice soldiers can all be defeated by swords, of which he's got 2, so he can wallop 2 of them. If he takes down the dwarf, he's going to get a gold piece. Or you can go kill the Black Knight. Black Knight does not, just want to check, he does not have a special ability, he's just tough. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Let me think about it for just one more second, and then we'll take the action. Okay, yeah, so first off, he's going to exploit a sword to kill one of the mice soldiers. That goes away. He exploits another one to kill another mouse soldier, and then he exploits no, I take it back. He's only going to be able to do 2, so he's going to keep one of the mice soldiers there, and he's going to kill the dwarf, because the dwarf is going to give him a gold coin. Now with that gold coin, he can, unfortunately we're not going to get any money from this, but we can defeat another mouse soldier with that. So there we go, boom, he's got down to 2 critters on his board. That's not so bad. And now he can move. Does he want to move and set himself up to move over to, well, see, his board's not doing so great either. We really need Siegfried or Snow White to get there. Siegfried's got some things to deal with on his board. I think what we're going to do is next turn, yeah, let's do this. We're going to move him to here so that he can be close to town in case we do get some ability to get some stuff, and then he will kill the Black Knight that's there. So that's going to end his turn, and now we're going to move on to Siegfried. Okay, guys, so Siegfried, oops, the swiftness tokens were all moved. Siegfried's in a pretty good position to do some damage. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to exploit 2 of his coins to use his Pirate Brotherhood. I'm not going to move the camera over, but we're going to take the Sugar Plum Fairy's board from 5 down to 3. This Dark Fortress is still going to come out, but it's still going to help us. So he used 2 coins to do that. I was going to have him get some, well, anyway, it doesn't matter. Then he's going to use his swiftness, boom, to move 1 over to where all these 3 kappas are. And with 3 swords, he will kill all of them. Boom. And so all the kappas are off his board. He could have used swords or magic to defeat them. Now here's the advantage. Here's the next thing we're going to do. We're going to use his swiftness talent to get back to town. He's got no money, but he's going to move over and help the Sugar Plum Fairy next turn. That's what we're going to have to do with him. And that's going to end his turn. So that's going to end our second session, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you're enjoying this playthrough. I've reviewed everything I've done so far. I don't think I've made any critical, like, overwhelming mistakes. But if you do see something, please let me know, and I'll be happy to try and correct it. Although I'm filming kind of episodes back to back, because I have the time to do it right now, and then I can upload 3 episodes pretty quickly. So I'm going to do the next episode almost immediately, but I'll break it up so they're not incredibly long videos. Anyway, thanks again, and we'll be back next time for our fairly tense session of 12 Realms here. See you soon. Hey everybody, it's Doug here again. Doug Mystic on Board Game Geek. You may be watching this at the end of another video, or at the beginning, or just by itself. Anyway, would you like to win some games, or get some games, or these games actually? I'm going to give away sealed copies of a really neat little game, The Builders. You've probably seen this highlighted a couple times. I may actually do a little quick video on this one. The game Aton by Queen Games. Shrink Wrap, still sealed. And Munchkin, The Good, the Bad, and the Munchkin. Steve Jackson games. So, if you want to win, I'm going to give away this whole bundle. And all you have to do is subscribe. So if you are a subscriber to my YouTube channel, in some time in the last week of June, I'm going to randomly go through my subscribers and pick somebody, and they're going to get this whole bundle. Now, the only thing I would ask is, guys, I do this for free, so I'm not making any money on this, but I am going to give these games away. If you do live outside the United States, I may ask you to pay for shipping, whatever the shipping costs. I'm not going to charge extra for the shipping, but if you don't mind, I will include that in the caveats. So, in the last week of June 2014, in case you're watching this video 8 years from now, I will be giving away these 3 games, and all you have to do is be a subscriber. Now, added bonus, if you give me some comments on what games you'd like me to play, I will take those into consideration as well. So, that may bubble you to the top of the person I picked to win this selection of games. I will do it as randomly as possible, but anyway, someone's going to get this, so I hope you subscribe and enjoy the videos. And by the way, these are some great little games, especially The Builders. I like that one in particular. But hope to see you soon, and talk to you later.